Who would have thought that, behind the splendor of the spectacular Aespa Concert stage, an apparition was hidden that made the entertainment world tremble? On a night full of sparkling lights and seductive musical rhythms, a moment occurred that seemed to break the line between legends and future stars. Is this a secret collaboration or just a stage accident? Deep questions were immediately raised when the eyes of the audience were drawn to a familiar figure, BTS's Jungkook, who mysteriously appeared alongside legendary music icon G-Dragon, but appeared to be wearing a mask. With a deliberately hidden look, Jungkook seems to want to keep a big secret behind his identity that has been known to the public. That night, Aespa Concert, billed as the biggest musical event of the year, suddenly turned into a secret stage for unexpected acts. Is the presence of the two big stars a form of respect, or is there a hidden agenda behind this mysterious appearance? The details of that moment seemed to be a puzzle that provoked curiosity, stirred emotions, and caused wild speculation among K-pop fans. The atmosphere became even more heated when the twice-full Fancom 2025 show included footage of the moment where Jungkook and G-Dragon appeared side by side in the crowd, although the on-site audience seemed unaware of their existence. This event took place in the midst of a dynamic and energetic Aespa show, where choreography and multimedia visualization make every moment seem to speak a language that only true fans understand. However, in the midst of the crowd and excitement, a shadow appeared that invited the question, why should these two big names hide in the shadows, as if they wanted to hide their identity? Music watchers immediately expressed their amazement, highlighting that this action is far from just an ordinary performance. In such a dynamic situation, Jungkook's presence with a mask covering his face has invited extra attention, as if he wants to convey a message that only his loyal fans can understand. Not only that, the presence of G-Dragon, who seemed so calm and secretive next to Jungkook, added a layer of controversy that made many parties wonder. Is this a form of solidarity between different generations of artists? Or is there a deeper conspiracy behind these seemingly random but calculating appearances? Witnesses at the scene said they felt as if they had witnessed what will go down in history as one of the most controversial and shocking moments in the world of K-pop. Curiosity was piqued as the news quickly spread through social media, sparking countless waves of comments and conspiracy theories. The appearance of Jungkook and G-Dragon at the Aespa concert is not something that can be ignored. The big questions are, what's really going on behind the scenes? Was this a secret collaboration that had been planned in advance, or was it an accidental system error? According to some entertainment industry analysts, this kind of appearance is a very clever form of marketing strategy. In the midst of fierce competition between agencies and artists in the K-pop industry, this mysterious secret performance seems to be an attempt to create an irresistible media buzz. In an in-depth analysis conducted by a number of music observers, Jungkook's performance with a mask was not just a theatrical act. The mask is believed to be a symbol of the tension between public expectations and reality behind the glittering stage. Many have speculated that Jungkook deliberately concealed his identity to maintain privacy, or even to avoid too much pressure from the public spotlight. On the other hand, the presence of G-Dragon, who is known for his eccentric attitude, gives an additional dimension to the meaning of this appearance. The combination of these two huge icons brings a contrasting nuance. On the one hand, there is a sense of mystery, while on the other there is the energy and courage typical of music legends. It is undeniable that the presence of Jungkook and G-Dragon at the Aespa concert has sparked a storm of controversy that is no less great than the wave of hits they have created in the music world. Some observers have called this stunt a form of deliberate artistic saboteur to obscure the true identity and intentions of the show. Is it possible that behind the apparent furor on stage, there is a hidden agenda of agency executives to create a more complex and profound narrative? Conspiracy theories have sprung up with a variety of speculations, ranging from allegations of secret exchanges of information between agencies to speculations about internal rivalries that led to collaborations that were never officially announced. One of the most talked about theories is that these secret appearances are part of a grand strategy to break traditional boundaries in the Korean entertainment industry. According to the theory, entrepreneurs and artist managers have devised a social experiment to see the public's reaction to unconventional cross-generational collaborations. By hiding Jungkook's identity through masks, they seek to challenge expectations and force the audience to look beyond mere visual appearances. Is this really an experiment? Or is it just an attempt to increase ratings and media buzz? These questions are still rolling and add spice to the controversy that further tempts public curiosity. Some fans began to formulate quite extreme hypotheses, even calling this moment a subtle form of rebellion against the rules of the game that have long been in force in the entertainment industry. They questioned, if two legends like Jungkook and G-Dragon could collaborate in secret on one stage, what other boundaries would they break next? This question, colored by the spirit of rebellion and the desire to see a freer K-pop world, has ignited heated discussions in various online forums. In a conversation loaded with emotions and wild speculation, not a few have claimed that this moment is just the beginning of a series of great surprises that will rock the entertainment world in the coming months. Why did Jungkook choose to cover part of his face with a mask? Is there any symbolic meaning behind these seemingly simple but mystery-laden accessories? Many observers argue that the use of masks is a metaphor for the dual identity that has been hidden behind its popularity. On the one hand, Jungkook is known as a very open and charismatic figure, but on the other hand, he also keeps a personal side that is not easily revealed to the public. This mask, according to some analysts, is the embodiment of such duality, a symbol that invites the viewer to not only look at the external appearance, but also delve deeper into the more complex layers of his personality. When news of the secret performance at the Aespa Concert spread, not only fans in Korea reacted, but also music lovers around the world. The international media began to raise the issue as one of the most controversial and exciting moments in K-pop history. In a global context, the collaboration between Jungkook and G-Dragon seems to be a symbol of the strength of Korean culture that continues to move through geographical and cultural boundaries. In different countries, fans and music critics expressed their admiration for the innovations that had been carried out, although it was accompanied by various questions and criticism of strategies that were considered too extreme on the European and American continents. For example, many analysts compare this phenomenon to the trend of cross-genre and generational collaboration that is becoming increasingly popular in the Western world. The comparison led to a heated discussion about how the two cultures can learn from each other from innovative approaches in the entertainment industry. While some praised the artists' courage in blurring traditional boundaries, others questioned whether this move truly reflected artistic progress or was simply a clever marketing strategy. Thus, the global resonance generated by this moment not only enriches the discourse in the world of music, but also provides a mirror for the entertainment industry to reevaluate values and traditions that have been considered absolute. Jungkook's presence with the mask and his collaboration with G-Dragon at the Aespa concert raised a row of unanswered questions. Among them, what is the motivation behind this secret appearance? Is there a hidden message to be conveyed to fans? Why are the people in the audience unaware of their existence? It is these questions that continue to hang in the air, creating mysteries that deepen over time. The incessant discussion in online forums and social media shows how powerful the appeal of this moment is to be constantly discussed and analyzed. In fact, some are beginning to predict that in the near future, there will be further revelations regarding the background and intent of this very enigmatic action. Music watchers are also beginning to speculate whether this is the beginning of a new era in the world of K-pop collaboration. With more and more artistic experiments being conducted by various agencies, are we witnessing a revolution in the way artists collaborate and get their message across to the public? These questions not only spark curiosity, but also challenge traditional paradigms in the entertainment world. Every theory that comes up adds an endless layer of intrigue to uncover, and that's what makes this moment even more memorable and enduring in K-pop history.